Police are laying it on thick again in the hope that the public will happily pay more council tax for protection by claiming that without being paid more, they will not be able to keep the public safe from violent crime. I don't see them doing a very good job of that anyway, and haven't for many years. Apparently, 1 in 5 police have now vowed to quit the police force in the next year or two, or as soon as possible, as claims of mental health crisis and fury over low pay propagate around the country. The Police Federation, which is not there to support the public, by the way, and so have no reason to give a toss about us, but rather to support the police, say the ability to protect the public effectively rests on a knife edge. In 2021, voluntary resignation numbers from the police stood at 1,158. 10 years on, and that number has risen to 3,433, with more than 25,000 police saying they wouldn't even recommend joining the police to anybody. Oddly enough, reports suggest that crimes in England and Wales are at an all-time high, with a big increase in violent and sexual offences, with 6.5 million crimes recorded just in the 12 months to June 2022. But we still hear of police forces claiming that crime is dropping, even though in the past year only 5.6% of offences were even prosecuted. It cannot be both, so somebody somewhere is talking shite. The reason it seems that police are choosing to resign is due to the fact that legislation prevents them from striking. And now with so many allegedly wanting to leave the police, Boris Johnson's plans of 20,000 new plod on the streets by the end of March looks like a catastrophic failure. In fact, statistics released under a Freedom of Information request show that at least 1,800 police constables who were hired as part of that 20,000 scheme have already fucked off. Steve Hartshorn, the Police Federation's national chair, said that record numbers are resigning over inadequate pay and conditions. He said, "We are losing some exceptional officers simply because they cannot afford to stay in the service, with an alarming number unable to afford monthly essentials." Maybe their financials should be looked at, because I bet my last pound that they are living beyond their means and don't want to do what the rest of us do and cut back. Every sector is under pressure at the moment since the government decided to screw us all with inappropriate and unwarranted lockdowns. Why should one sector be treated any different from the rest of us? Considering the police are the public and the public are the police, or at least that's how it used to be. Just because they wear a uniform makes them no more important than the rest of us. The most common reason for police wanting to resign, based on a Police Federation survey, was morale and how they were treated by the government. So I'm asking myself, when does the public take to strike action over our morale and the treatment we get from both the government and the police? Almost 9 in 10 respondents to the Police Federation survey did not feel there were enough officers to manage demand, but absolutely failed to see that the reason that this is because they are too busy chasing people over their opinions. So I think it's about time we all started learning the law and learning how to protect ourselves, as it seems we are on a very slippery slope to a police service where they will literally have to start rehiring all the wrong uns and thugs, as they'll be the only ones willing to put a uniform on, with the chance of once again abusing the public some more.